When I was about 10 years old, I was really obsessed with snakes, and I still am, of course, but I was out camping with my family and I found this beautiful California Kingsnake, and it was the first animal that I had ever found in the wild and also interacted with. So I picked up the snake and I was so excited to share it with everybody. I shared it with my family and other kids around the campground, and this was probably the first time I ever held an animal in my hand and was sharing and educating other people what I knew about that animal. Now, there was this older kid who asked to hold the snake. I thought he was just as excited as I was, and so I handed him the snake and he proceeds to throw it on the ground, and he takes a shovel and he hits the snake with it. I was in shock. Tears started welling up in my eyes, and I quickly grabbed the snake and ran off, and that animal later died in my hands. I really think that this was the point where I decided I wanted to educate the public about these animals. I wanted to have people fall in love with wildlife as much as I have, so that this type of thing would happen much less to these animals. My name is Jason Norman. I'm from Utah. I am a falconer, wildlife educator, and enthusiast. I've spent my entire life around animals and absolutely loving them, especially wildlife. It was always so much fun to go to the zoo or even spot animals out in the wild. There's something special about seeing an animal in the wild, in its natural habitat, that makes it just so amazing. I want to begin to bring that passion and build Wilderness Wonders wildlife experience. I want to be able to bring foxes, mink, eagles, falcons, hawks, all sorts of animals for people to interact with, get up close, learn, and maybe inspire a future generation of animal enthusiasts in a very safe and positive way, and give people an experience that they'll never forget and that very few people get to have. Now, not only will we be bringing a wildlife experience to Utah, but we want to be able to reach around the entire world. It has always been my dream to work with animals and educate the public about them, and now's the time to make that a reality. And I believe with $100,000, we can start Wilderness Wonders wildlife experience. We can buy some land, we can start building some habitats, and house some amazing wildlife, and some native wildlife that is either injured or can no longer survive in the wild. We can end up being their permanent home. So now all I need is your help to make this possible. You can make a donation over at GoFundMe. $1 or more, it doesn't matter, just as much as you can. And I believe you and I can inspire future generations.